in a very short video today, I'm going to make a differentiation between the autonomy, word which is used in international politics, as well as sovereignty. Sovereignty is basically a juridical and legal concept, and it was devised in 17th century post Westphalia. Though the concept of sovereignty may be age old, even much before than that, but it was formulated in 17th century. But when it comes to the question of autonomy, strategic autonomy, and particularly when it is related with NAM, then it comes in our mind that something especially for India or South Asian countries or for Afro-Asian countries emerging post Second World War from the yak of colonialism, and they were facing the threat of new colonialism. Now the question arises, what is the difference between these two? That the countries were already sovereign, then what was the need to devise or to think of autonomy? What I think, that autonomy is a kind of concept which is essentially integrated with any country of the world which is basically entering into the realm of international politics. Every country needs autonomy. But when it comes to the question of emerging developing countries which have been subjugated by the foreign power, particularly the colonial powers, this word becomes or assumes a greater significance. When you come to autonomy, word autonomy, any country in the world loves to be autonomous in taking its decisions, deciding its course of action, formulating the policies. But you see, when we go and have interaction or foreign policy give and take exchanges with great powers, and when we are interacting with Bangladesh, other South Asian countries, Afro-Asian countries, and I'm particularly taking the case of India, you may apply any country in its name, then you see you can be autonomous while dealing with the equal powers or subordinate powers. But when you are dealing with foreign countries which are very huge, technologically, militarily sound, and they are superpowers or great powers, you can say, like China, like America, like Russia, the real test of autonomy is there. Any country may be sovereign, and it is a matter of fact. Sovereignty is a matter of fact, whereas autonomy is a matter of operation. It is operational concept. You may be autonomous while dealing with many countries, but your autonomy will be really tested when you are dealing with a stronger country. So Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, when he devised this concept particularly for India and NAM countries, basically he touched the card of a universal concept which is applicable to any country in the world. So autonomy is not certain or something which is confined to South Asia or India, but it's a universal concept. But it has got a moral and legal connotations. It is not a kind of juridical concept or only legal concept. It is something not only a wishful thinking or a kind of desire, but rather it is an operational concept which is very essential for any country to remain or to maintain its independence or to keep its independence intact while dealing with the greater power, when you are dealing with greater powers. And that's all I want to conclude. Thank you so much.